welcome back to my mods folder. So this is a short video covering a couple of things you need to know about MaizePlus when you download it. So in the mods folder, we're just going to double click on MaizePlus to open it up with 7-zip. And you're going to want to go into the XML files and into the fill types. And because MaizePlus has been written to be a global mod, there are some things that the guys have left for you to sort out or decide yourself. So a lot of the additional crops, the price is currently just set to 1 per litre. That will mean some seem expensive, some seem cheap. But depending on the map you're on, you're going to want to change that probably. So yeah, if you look here, we've got CCM and the raw CCM, grain mix. I would ignore silo grass because you can't do anything with that. Grass silage, you know, they're all set to 1. So what you're going to want to go and do, and it's you're probably going to need to do it once, I think, is go through and set some of these to more sensible values. I am really keen to try and compile a list of what those sensible values should be for kind of an average map. I haven't had a chance to do that yet, but just so people know, you know, that's there. You might find some things seem like they're really good value or really expensive, and it's because they're left there for you to sort yourself as a user. MaizePlus is, you know, it's a mod that's about, in a way, about realism, and so to get the pricing realistic, you need to set it to reflect how the map you're playing on is set up. There is probably no one completely correct value. So, yep. And it's not for every user, obviously. You know, you've got to dive into the files and change that. And then there is one more bit that I need to show you, which is not in this file. 1 second. So the second thing that you need to be aware of, and you may not need to touch this, but just so you are aware, if you go into the density map height types file, MaizePlus adds a lot of fill types and height types. And to try and reduce the number of issues you might have on a map where it's got extra crops and things like that, some of them that aren't essential have been commented out. These are the kind of things where you're likely to take them from a pallet, put them in a trigger or in a trailer and not need to tip them on the floor. And that is things like the chicken food, beet pellets, horse food, minerals, pig food, power food, which is the palleted, cow feed, sheep food, and hay pallets. If you want to put these back in, you just need to uncomment them. So at the moment, they're all commented out. If you just use... So just to give you an example, I think the whole section is commented out. So if we delete that and we delete that, sorry, let's redo that. Okay, if we delete that, and then you're going to want to delete this bit of text as well. And that would add them all back in. So yeah, you might want to do that. If you just want to add a few in, the best way is to delete that bit of text that I've just deleted. I would put a bit of space there just so you don't get confused. And then you can select individual ones, go up to the edit menu and comment. And there we go. So you can then just comment it out that little section. If you're not interested in being able to tip any of these on the floor, don't worry. If you are playing and you find, why can't I tip my hay pellets on the floor, for example? That's why. Yeah, so this is kind of just a random little video of some facts to do with MaizePlus. If this was useful, click the like button. If you've got questions about doing this kind of stuff, leave a comment below. If you aren't already, subscribe to the channel. And I'll catch you next time.